The accumulation of wealth is a topic frequently discussed, yet rarely understood in its true complexity. Many aspire to financial independence, but few grasp the underlying principles that make it a sustainable reality. We often see the outward signs of prosperity, mistakenly assuming a direct, effortless path to its achievement. This common misunderstanding leads to a pervasive focus on immediate rewards, overshadowing the critical importance of long-term strategy. Society frequently extols instant gratification, presenting it as an attainable ideal rather than a detrimental habit. The allure of quick gains can obscure the steady, deliberate actions necessary for genuine financial growth. Yet, there exists a fundamental principle, often overlooked in this rush for the immediate, delayed gratification. It is a cornerstone of lasting prosperity, offering a disciplined path through the noise of fleeting desires. Understanding its power is the first step toward building a truly robust financial future. At its core, delayed gratification represents the ability to consciously resist immediate temptations. It is a deliberate act of self-control, a choice to forego instant pleasure or convenience. This resistance is not an end in itself, but a means to a much greater objective. Its primary purpose is to achieve a more significant, more valuable future reward. This could manifest as substantial financial security, the realization of significant life goals, or simply a greater sense of long-term well-being. The immediate sacrifice is always in service of a superior outcome later. It is a conscious choice, a rational decision, to defer present enjoyment for a more meaningful, delayed outcome. This distinguishes it from mere avoidance. It is an active investment in one's future self. Such foresight requires a clear vision and a firm resolve. This principle is the bedrock upon which lasting wealth is constructed. Without the capacity for delayed gratification, financial aspirations often crumble under the weight of impulsive decisions. It forms the essential foundation for any serious attempt at accumulating significant assets. The mechanisms of delayed gratification are both simple and profoundly powerful. They rely on consistent, conscious choices made repeatedly over time. It is not a single heroic act, but a series of small, deliberate decisions that accumulate to significant effect. This principle allows for the steady accumulation of resources through these conscious choices. Each decision to save instead of spend, to invest instead of consume, adds another layer to one's financial foundation. These are the building blocks of future prosperity. Wise investment strategies emerge as a direct result of this mindset. Delayed gratification enables individuals to think beyond the next quarter, focusing instead on multi-year or multi-decade horizons. This long-term perspective is crucial for effective capital growth. Crucially, it facilitates the avoidance of impulsive spending pitfalls. The instant accessibility of credit and goods makes thoughtless consumption incredibly easy. Delayed gratification provides the necessary counterforce to resist these pervasive commercial pressures. Its most potent effect is the compounding effect. Small present sacrifices, when consistently applied, yield substantial future gains. This exponential growth is not magic, but the logical outcome of consistent saving and intelligent investment over extended periods. It is the silent engine of wealth creation. In practical application, this translates directly into disciplined saving habits. Regular contributions to savings accounts, retirement funds, and investment portfolios become second nature. These habits are the daily embodiment of delaying present consumption for future benefit. It also underpins strategic investing approaches. Instead of chasing ephemeral market trends, individuals embrace diversified portfolios and long-term asset growth. This stable, patient approach significantly mitigates risk while maximizing potential returns. A cautious and responsible approach to debt is another key outcome. The temptation of immediate consumption financed by credit is strong. Delayed gratification fosters an aversion to unnecessary debt, prioritizing financial freedom over instant gratification. It frames debt as a tool, not a lifestyle. Ultimately, delayed gratification manifests as a deliberate lifestyle choice, opting for modesty in the present. This does not imply deprivation, but rather a conscious prioritization of future security over current luxury. It is a decision to live below one's means. The ultimate goal of this discipline is to secure a more comfortable and prosperous future. This future is not handed to anyone. It is meticulously built through consistent, often challenging choices made today. It is a testament to foresight and self-mastery. Embracing delayed gratification is not without its costs, some of which are immediately visible. The most apparent is the perceived lack of immediate enjoyment. One forgoes new gadgets, extravagant vacations, or frequent dining out in favor of saving and investing. This can feel like a sacrifice in the short term. However, there are also invisible costs, which often prove more insidious. These are the pressures and mental burdens that accumulate beneath the surface. They can erode resolve if not properly acknowledged and managed. One significant invisible cost is opportunity cost, the missed immediate experiences. While saving for a down payment, one might pass on a trip with friends or a new car. These are tangible experiences that, once forgone, cannot be recaptured in the same form. Another powerful deterrent is social pressure. Modern society frequently normalizes and even celebrates immediate gratification. There is often an unspoken expectation to keep up with consumer trends or to indulge in instant pleasures. Resisting this current can feel isolating or even unconventional. The necessity of carefully considering these trade-offs cannot be overstated. A purely ascetic approach to delayed gratification is unsustainable and often leads to burnout. It is crucial to strike a balance, understanding that life also contains present moments that are worth cherishing. The objective is not to eliminate all enjoyment, but to prioritize and plan for it strategically. While powerful, it is crucial to acknowledge the inherent limitations of delayed gratification as a singular strategy. It is a vital tool, but not a universal panacea. Its effectiveness can be significantly impacted by external forces beyond individual control. Economic downturns and unforeseen circumstances represent potent external factors. A carefully crafted financial plan, built on years of disciplined saving, can still be severely disrupted by a global recession, a market crash, or personal calamities, such as illness or job loss. Such events underscore the fragility of even the most robust strategies. These external shocks can potentially disrupt even the most meticulously laid plans, rendering some sacrifices seemingly in vain. This reality can be disheartening, testing the very resolve that underpins delayed gratification. It requires a resilient mindset to navigate these inevitable challenges. Market unpredictability is another constraint. While historical data suggests long-term growth, there are no guarantees in investment. Patience alone, while essential, is not a guarantor of success. Bull markets turn bearish, and even the most seasoned investors face periods of stagnation or loss. This inherent uncertainty requires a pragmatic understanding of risk. Therefore, while delayed gratification provides a framework for financial discipline, it must be coupled with adaptability and a clear understanding of systemic risks. It empowers the individual to act responsibly, but it cannot entirely negate the unpredictable nature of the broader economic landscape. The consistent practice of delayed gratification yields profound and far-reaching consequences beyond mere financial accumulation. Its effects ripple through various aspects of an individual's life, creating a more stable and autonomous existence. Foremost among these implications is the fostering of financial independence and autonomy. By building a robust financial base, individuals are less beholden to external employers or the whims of the market. This self-sufficiency provides a powerful sense of control over one's destiny. It leads to a significant reduction of stress related to financial insecurity. The constant worry about bills, emergencies, or future solvency dissipates when a strong financial foundation is in place. This peace of mind is an invaluable, intangible asset. Delayed gratification provides a crucial safety net for unexpected events. Whether it is a medical emergency, a sudden job loss, or a necessary home repair, having reserves allows one to navigate these challenges without catastrophic financial repercussions. It transforms crises into manageable inconveniences. This discipline ultimately grants greater control over one's life and choices. Financial freedom liberates individuals from being forced into undesirable situations purely for economic reasons. It broadens the scope of what is possible, enabling genuine self-determination. The ability to pursue passions without constant financial pressure is another profound benefit. When basic needs and future security are addressed, individuals can dedicate time and resources to personal growth, creative endeavors, or entrepreneurial ventures that might not offer immediate high returns. This is where true fulfillment often lies. In essence, delayed gratification is not merely about accumulating money. It is about cultivating a life of greater freedom, reduced anxiety, and expanded opportunities. It builds a future where choices are driven by aspiration, not desperation. Despite its clear benefits, delayed gratification faces significant societal challenges, often obscured by surface-level assumptions that mislead. We live in an era where long-term planning often takes a backseat to immediate gratification. The very structure of modern life seems to militate against this principle. The modern world is saturated with advertising and instant gratification. Every platform, every commercial, every notification is designed to encourage immediate consumption and impulse. This constant bombardment normalizes a buy now, pay later mentality. This pervasive culture actively encourages impulsive spending behaviors. The ease of online shopping, one-click purchases, and readily available credit fuels a cycle of instant acquisition. The friction between desire and possession has been systematically removed. Consequently, a pervasive culture of immediate gratification has been created. Society often judges success by outward displays of current consumption rather than by the quiet accumulation of long-term assets. This cultural current makes contrarian financial behavior feel abnormal. This environment makes it increasingly difficult to embrace a long-term perspective. The constant stimulation and demand for instant satisfaction trains the brain to seek immediate rewards. Resisting this ingrained habit requires significant mental fortitude and consistent effort. Overcoming these societal headwinds requires a conscious decoupling from prevailing norms. It demands an intentional cultivation of discipline and a clear understanding of the deceptive nature of instant pleasure. The battle for financial freedom is often fought against cultural currents. Understanding the nature of true wealth begins with a fundamental challenge: recognizing the distinction between needs and wants. Society frequently blurs these lines, presenting desires as necessities. Discerning this difference is a crucial step towards financial clarity. True wealth, it must be understood, extends far beyond the mere accumulation of material possessions. While tangible assets are a component, they are not the entirety of what constitutes a rich life. An excess of goods often brings its own set of burdens. Instead, the core components of true wealth encompass financial security and freedom. This means having sufficient resources to meet one's needs, withstand economic shocks, and pursue opportunities without being constrained by financial limitations. It is the absence of economic anxiety. Furthermore, true wealth involves the ability to live a life aligned with personal values. This freedom allows individuals to dedicate their time and resources to pursuits that genuinely matter to them, whether that means family, creative work, philanthropy, or personal development. This alignment is where profound satisfaction resides. Delayed gratification enables this alignment by building the financial foundation necessary to support such a life. It provides the means to transcend mere survival, allowing individuals to consciously design a life of purpose and meaning. This is the ultimate dividend of financial discipline. Delayed gratification is not a magic bullet, nor does it promise effortless riches. It is not a mystical formula for instant success. Its power lies not in its simplicity, but in its profound effectiveness when consistently applied. Rather, it is a tool, a strategy, and a fundamental mindset. It is a deliberate approach to life and finance that acknowledges the inherent trade-offs between present desires and future prosperity. It is a testament to foresight and self-mastery. This principle unequivocally requires discipline, foresight, and a genuine willingness to sacrifice short-term pleasures. It demands a steadfast commitment to long-term goals, even when the immediate returns are not apparent or the path is challenging. Such resolve is a scarce commodity in today's world. Its indispensable role lies in underpinning the creation and preservation of wealth. Without the capacity to delay gratification, financial gains are often fleeting, quickly consumed by impulse. It provides the stability required for sustainable growth. In our modern context, where instant gratification is not merely tolerated, but widely celebrated, true wealth is unequivocally not built on fleeting pleasures. The constant pursuit of immediate satisfaction leads to a cycle of consumption that rarely culminates in genuine financial freedom. It is a hollow victory. Beyond finance, delayed gratification is a profound reflection of character and self-control. It demonstrates an individual's capacity for reasoned decision-making and their ability to prioritize long-term well-being over momentary impulses. These are virtues that transcend mere economics. Ultimately, delayed gratification is the key to unlocking a more secure and fulfilling future. It offers a pathway to a life where financial choices empower rather than restrict. It provides the framework for true independence and purpose. It is a conscious decision, investing in the future, one sacrifice at a time. This deliberate act of prioritizing the unseen future over the insistent present is the ultimate act of financial prudence. It builds not just a bank account, but a life of intention and lasting value.